What's up, y'all? I'm Alan Hain, the Lawn Care Nut. Just a quick video today. This video is not monetized, and I showed you in the title what it was all about. So if you're somebody that's interested in getting a hold of some 818 X-GReeN from Carbon Earth Company, I've now got some available. I'll put a link in the description below telling you all about it. But I'll go ahead and tell you some of the quick reasons why I like it now and why it might be something that you should consider for your strategy as well. So this is the 818. And this is the Milorganite right here. And I'm calling 818 a Milorganite alternative, not because it's made from biosolids. This is a biosolid. This is actually biochar infused with chicken litter or chicken poo. But that's not why I'm calling this a Milorganite alternative. The reason I'm calling it that is because it looks like Milorganite. It actually spreads very similar to Milorganite, which is easy, and it's also safe and non-burning like Milorganite. Because one of the biggest fears that people have is that they're gonna burn their lawn with a fertilizer. And so that's one of the reasons why I've always liked Milorganite. Now, Milorganite is really hard to find. If you can find Milorganite, get it. It works great. But if you can't, here's an alternative that you can sling it down. I still want you to measure. I still want you to understand what you're putting down. We still give you the measurements on the bag, but should you make a mistake, you're not gonna burn anything. Additionally, this has a lot smaller prills, just like Milorganite does, which makes it very easy to spread. Some people like to use the term greens grade. That's a cool word to use, but what it just means is the smaller the prill, the quicker it gets down into the turf canopy, gets right down to where the soil is, which is where you want it. And again, it's also a lot easier to spread. Now, this will be slow release, just like Milorganite. It's got 4% iron in it, so it's gonna give you the deeper, darker blue-green color that we all like, so we've got all of that in there. But one nice thing is this is a 640, meaning it's 4% phosphorus, and a lot of you guys have told me you don't need the phosphorus, you actually need the potash or the potassium. So we have sulfate of potash, which is the Cadillac of potashes, I'll say it that way. And this is an 818, so you've got 8% potassium. This has no potassium, so this is great for summer stress. And speaking of summer stress, if you have cool season turf, I always tell you, don't push too hard in the summertime. This is a perfect summer fertilizer for your cool season turf. Just put it down at a low rate, 4, maybe 5 pounds per thousand. It's gonna give you a nice slow feed, all that chicken poo, full of good micronutrients. You're gonna get carbon in the soil. It's also got sea kelp and humic acid, just like pretty much everything else we're putting together these days. Warm season turf, now you can push in the summer, but you still don't want to really push more than 5 or 6 pounds per thousand. You can just feed more often. You could apply this every 4 weeks or so at 4 to 6 pounds per thousand and keep a nice deep green. If you have super low mown turf, you guys that like to reel mow, the super small prills will get down through what little canopy you have very easily and very quickly. Now I want to stress, again, I'm calling this a Milorganite alternative mainly because of the way it looks, and that goes back to the prills. The prills are what we call homogeneous, and what that means is every single prill has the full analysis in it, whereas blended fertilizers, which is what Carbon X is, let me show you that. So X-GReeN and Carbon X have the same bones, which is the biochar infused with chicken poo, but to give Carbon X that extra kick, it's kicked up with some synthetic fertilizers, and you see that white stuff in there? So this is a blended fertilizer. This takes a little bit more skill to put down, as well as probably better quality equipment makes it easier, which I've told you guys before. You'll also see the prill size is much larger on this. So this is more of a professional fertilizer that'll give you a strong kick really fast and then hold for quite a while. Whereas this is more of a sustained green. This is going to come on a little slower and last a little bit longer, just like Milo does. So to wrap this up, X-GReeN 818 from Carbon Earth Company, it's a good fertilizer. Now I realize there are quite a few different fertilizer choices available to you out there these days, both online and in retail stores, and that's why I always try to teach you guys the why behind the numbers and the math, because I want you to be able to think for yourself and understand where different fertilizers might fit into your particular strategy. And if you need something that's going to be slow release, some good high sulfate of potash and 4% iron, then I would encourage you to give this a try. You could also check out Paul's Prime Cuts channel. He's a professional based in North Carolina. He's been doing some tests with the 818 X-GReeN for quite a while. I'll link his channel in the description below. At the end of the day, I know that the products that Matt Martin puts out at Carbon Earth are high quality because I know Matty's my friend, but I'll tell you, it's really awesome to be supporting a startup company as well, somebody that's kind of living out their dream, going for it, building a fertilizer manufacturing company based around a really cool idea with this biochar infused with the chicken poo. I mean, it's just super cool, and Matt and John are friends of mine, and I'm really glad to support them, and I'm glad that they're able to make these products available to DIYers. So I want to thank them. Thank you, Carbon Earth, for allowing us as DIYers to get in on the ground floor and to support you as you grow as well. By the way, real quick, I was just wrapping things up here, and I just realized that some of you are going to think that I'm dogging Carbon X. Just so you know, we have Carbon X in stock as well. I'm not dogging Carbon X at all. Carbon X is a professional fertilizer that will blow your lawn up. It's just not really something you're going to use too much in the heat of summer, and if you do, you got to back it way down, which is kind of difficult, again, for the reason I showed you with those larger prill. However, in the fall time, cool season lawns, if you're looking to really push growth, if you're looking to really blow your lawn out of the water, even more than you did in the spring, and you want to push hard, Carbon X is a great choice there too. So I didn't want you guys guys to think I was dogging that. I always have to be careful because I know that the audience has all different levels here and everybody's going to be thinking this and thinking that. So quantities are limited on the X-GReeN. Click the link in the description below and pick some up today, and we'll get those shipped out to you. We've really got our shipping dialed in well. I've got a lot of good compliments on that, so shipping is pretty fast now. I've got another video coming out on the channel here later today that kind of goes into some of the different ways to build up a lawn program, and I really go back and break down the basics for you. So I hope you'll stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, and check out that full-length video coming up later tonight. With that, I'm Alan Hain, the Lawn Care Nut. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the lawn.